Oh my god. Hey guys, okay. So I haven't done a tutorial in so long. Like I have blonde hair. So it must be a long time because the amount of videos I was checking them out and I was just like, oh my god, I haven't done a video in so long. So I'm doing the spring look into summer look because it's spring slash summer. The weather in Ontario right now is very annoying where I live in Ontario. It's just annoying. It snows, it rains, and then it's really hot for a one whole week, and then you're sweating your butt off. You're wearing shorts, and all of a sudden it starts raining and snowing and hailing, and you're just like ah. So, anyways, the weather, blah, and so I'm just gonna do this purpley kind of light smoky eye. Good for spring. My face makeup is basically a tinted moisturizer and by Clinique, and I'm also gonna be using a blush and my quote magic box treasure box. And if you watch my other videos, you'll see me use it before, and that's what it looks like. You can see my laptop in there. And okay, so that's all I'm gonna be using. And sit back, relax, watch the tutorial, do it while you're doing it. I don't care, just make sure you watch it. Okay, so first we're gonna start off with our tinted moisturizer. This is a spring look. We don't want and we're also heading into summer now, so we don't want our makeup to be too heavy. We want it lighter, but we still want to look good. So we're gonna be using well, I'm using my Clinique Moisture Surge tinted moisturizer in SPF 15. Looks like this. I know the light is so bad in here, it's actually terrible. And I'm going to be using that, and I'm also going to be using Vaseline Total Moisture, and I'm going to be mixing it in with that. And I just use like the tiniest bit and I mix it together like that. I don't know if you can see right there, and that's all the stuff I was trying to bang it out of this. So I'm just going to mix it together in my hand, and I'm going to apply it on my face. I like this stuff because it does have an SPF in it, which is sunscreen basically, and yeah, so if it's the summer, you're going to be in the sun, obviously. So, and if you did notice, my hair is blonder than before my other videos because I haven't done a bunch of them in a long time, so I'm getting at that again. I had school, and I have a bunch of other crap going on, and this is just my hobby, doing these videos for you who watch them. So yeah, basically that's the gist of it. Okay, so when I'm done this, I'm going to be applying my powder from, you guessed it probably, my Quo treasure box. Looks like this. Comes with a palette and stuff like this, and that was bronzer. I dropped this. It fell out. It broke. Sad. And this is a powder, and we're just gonna be using this powder. It's just the same color as my stuff that I used. This stuff, and I'm just gonna be applying that over my face. And I'm just gonna be using a fluffy brush, just like this, to dust it around my face. I don't want it to be too caked on, so I'm just gonna dab it in it and just dust it on my face lightly. Mostly in the spots where I get oily on my face, which is everywhere basically for me. Usually some people get the teeth zone, but I'm like everywhere. Okay, and next we're gonna start with the eyes. Okay, so I'm gonna be using my Avon Shimmer Shadow Liner Duo. I'm only going to be using the shadow part. It's like a liquid shadow. It looks like this. Just like this, and you're just going to put on all over your eyelid up to your brow. So just put it on your eyelid for right now. And then that just bring it up to your brow. This is just going to hold the powder in place, but I wanted it to have some shimmer and the colors that we're going to be using. are matching this. So I'm just gonna put a little more because this is running it. I've had this since like grade like I don't know 7. I have tons of makeup, so I gotta get rid of some. Okay, so then we're gonna be using my palette, and we're gonna be using these colors right here, right down here. This one, yes. Okay, and we're gonna be using all these, and we're basically making a smoky eye, but I'm using lighter colors, spring colors, summer colors, and yeah. So we're just gonna be using these ones, and I'll show you which ones to use and all that jazz. Okay, so first I'm going to be taking my base, which I have on, and then I'm going to use another base, which is going to be this lighter purple right here. I'm just going to use my finger. I always use my finger for this, and I'm just going to put on my eyelid to my tear duct. And I don't know why my camera went red like this, but whatever, I'm over it. And all over your lid. You can see, just like that. There, I think that's a little better. I have no window in my room, sadly. So the lighting is terrible in my room. I think I've mentioned that before in my other videos. Alright, so anyways, we're going to be doing this again, and we're going to be doing our crease, which is in here now. We're going to be doing that in this color right here. It's the second darkest. Actually, yeah, it's the second darkest. Okay, so then we're going to use a crease blending brush. Looks like this. Fluffy, and we're just going to dab that there, tap off any excess, and just go into the crease. Just fluff. That sounded really awful taco for a minute. Just fluff. Tap on, tap off any excess, tap on, whatever. And just blend in a little bit, and just fluff it out. Okay, next we're going to be using this brush, and it's just a little tiny brush, and it's just we're just going to use it along our lash line, and we're going to be using the more lilac color. It looks just like that. Looks like blue. I don't know why. And it looks like lilac, just like lilac. Kind of like this, what we're going to be using later. And tap off any excess. The Okay. Next, we're going to be using this brush again, and we're just gonna be using this dark purple right here, and dab it in, and we're gonna put this to the corner of our eye and just dab. Not even like do any circles, just dab. Okay. Now we're gonna take a highlight. I'm just gonna take this shimmer one, the one I use in my bronze smoky eye tutorial. And I'm just gonna put that right along here. Alright, next we're going to do our eyeliner, and I'm using my Clinique Creativity Crayon, and this is in Starry Plum, which is like purpley brown. I don't know if that's a color, but that's basically what it looks like. And it comes like this. It's a little used, but I'm over it. We're just going to line our top lash line, and that's it on both eyes. Okay, then we're going to do mascara, and I always use a ton of mascara. So first I'm going to be using my Define Essentials by Lacombe. Looks like this. I'm going to be using my MAC Plush Lash. Looks like this. I don't know what the heck is coming off of this, but whatever. And then I'm going to be using my new Dewar Show, and this is in black. I don't know how to pronounce French. Okay. And this is in plush black. Alright. So I'm just going to be using my Lacombe one first. These two are great on its own too, but I like the MAC one too because I love MAC. Next I'm just going to use my MAC one. Only on the top. For me. You can do whatever you want. I really don't give a crap. And I'm just going to use my Dewar one on the top only. I find if I put too much on my bottom lashes, I get this thing called styes. And I hate styes because I get them very often, so I'm trying to avoid them as much as possible. Alright, so then I'm going to be using my MAC on my blush, and it's called Melba. And it's a powder blush, just like this. It's like, I don't know, it's like a rosy kind of pink, and it looks really nice. And so use that same brush I use for my powder, and I'm just going to dab that in and just pat it across. And then buff it in. And next for my lips, I'm going to be using my, I don't know if this Rimmel or the other thing, but it's a nude lipstick. And yeah. Okay, and that's what it looks like. I will try as hard as I can to make as many videos as possible. Basically, probably not every day, because I got school. I'm in high school, and I have things to do. Marks to put up. Get up, actually. Not put up, I'm not a teacher. And I'm also being enrolled in the Ontario Youth Apprenticeship Program for hairstyling and hobby, because I love doing hair and makeup. So I wanted it as my profession. I get my level 1 hairstyling license for free. So anyone that watches this in Ontario should do the apprenticeship program, even if you're not going to be doing an Ontario trade. Still do it. It's free education. You have it on your resume that you have your level 1 plumber's license or whatever. I don't even understand that. I just know I'm going to be a hairstylist. So whatever. And I'll see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial.